All right, hi, I'm Tristan. Obviously, I'm presenting in the classroom. I figured I actually show you guys how my application works. I got my friend here driving my car, and Ricky's the one camera recording. But here's my application. It pretty much is a web app, as I talked about before. Let me go and open it up. What it'll do is it'll actually go in there and give it a few seconds for it to initialize. It'll actually ask me, would I like to use my current location? So I'm gonna hit OK there. And it's gonna ask me again, it's a double verify. And then as soon as that's done, it's actually going to start saying currently using cell towers. So Mike, as soon as you can jump in the road here without us getting in an accident, I'll let you go ahead and take it from there. All right, so it obviously shows currently using cell towers because the first thing it does a triangulation with the cell phone towers. And then it actually questions the GPS to actually get information there first. So it takes a little while for it to acquire GPS signal, and then it'll go from there. You'll actually see it disappear here, hopefully in the next few seconds. Now, it may not be also getting a good signal from the GPS because there are buildings around us because we're over in the UCF Arena area, but we'll let it acquire in a second here. All right, so now it actually switched over to the GPS. Took a little while for it to get a good signal, but normally it does it usually within 20 seconds, so it took about a minute. Go ahead, Mike. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go straight. Let's actually figure out where we are now. And we're gonna go to the right. So we're actually gonna go into a parking lot first because my application works by rows, which I've also explained in the PowerPoint. Wait for the traffic here. Right now it's actually 5:33 p.m. so it's got it's pretty a lot of cars. So right now, as you can see on here, it says we're in lot D2 row 4, which is what we are actually, and you'll be able to actually see this when actually I show it on to you guys on the user interface. But Mike, go ahead and go forward, and let's go ahead and go over to lot D1 real quick. So keep us in lot D2 row 4, and watch out for big rims there. To the right here. Yes, this one. Yeah, that's good. And let's go down. Let's go down this road. So we jumped over to row 1. It does take a little bit for it to get it because the GPS takes a little while to update and increment each time. So go ahead and go left. All right, so we're going to exit row D2. Exit lot D2 row 1. And it'll say there are no garage because actually we're in nothing right now. And we're going to go over to D1, and go ahead and go off to the right up on the next right up here. All right, so now that it should show that we're in row 10. Good. Let's go ahead and go from row 10 to go ahead over to the garage C. And we're in row 8, which is the first row for this section of the lot D1. Now the problem is because I'll show it to you guys also in the PowerPoint. Lot D1 actually has, it's technically 2 lots because it's got a aisle down the middle, so I kind of separated in 2 different lots. Now if we even wanted to, we can actually jump in between these rows. So like go ahead and jump to, go turn right down this road right here. This is actually a factory lot, but it's a C lot. And this should be C lot row 2. Yep, there it is, C lot row 2. And we'll go ahead and go down this way. Oh, watch out for the guy pulling out, not looking. All right, I guess we'll just keep on going. Oh, great, it's a person fixing themselves. All right, let's go. All right, go ahead and snake back around, do U-turn, and we'll go into that garage over there. Something I had to do also on the side while I'm here waiting for the light, I had to make sure that it wasn't storing every single GPS location for stop. For example, we're stopped right now because it started to get too much data and it started to cause a little bit of issues. So what I did is I actually made it calculate the speed find out if we're underneath 1 miles per hour, and it wouldn't store it. But as soon as you go over that 1 miles an hour, if it didn't have something for the previous location, it'll store that location. So let's go ahead and turn right up here. Now we'll go ahead and enter the garage. Watch out for that speed bump. All right, so now we're in garage C. So we can go to the first floor, it's fine. So we're in garage C. Now you'll notice in a few seconds here, because we're obviously inside of a garage, GPS might not work the best. So what it'll actually switch over to is it'll switch over to no garage. But that's why I have this little disclaimer on here. It says if you see no garage while in a parking garage, this is okay. Now this is caused just because the GPS loses so much signal that the system's going to switch over to tower mode, which it is right now. So since it's over in tower mode, what I did is I said, well, if I'm still in a garage, I created flags that said I'm still in a garage, I'm going to make sure I keep my timers going. So what we'll do is we'll go up to we'll go to the second floor real quick, and we'll loop it back around and go back out that same exit we came. But go into this lot over here. Yes, you go over there and watch this first. All right, so after a few seconds, it'll actually grab where we are, and we'll go through the do not enter. It's all good.
Oh, it was a do not enter.
Yeah, it was a do not enter, but it's all right. All right, so what we're gonna do is we'll just go down this row right here, which will be row 4. All right, and let's go ahead and yeah, park right here. It's fine.
Yeah, I got a spot. It's much smaller turning radius.
All right, so then since I'm parked, I'll hit the park button. We'll get the confirmation saying that wait for it to upload. I'll hit OK. We'll wait for the second confirmation that it's been successfully uploaded. And there it is, uploading done. Hit OK, and you're done. And then it's got all the GPS information, and you can see that we're in garage 1 for 120 seconds. And that's pretty much it.